What's up everybody, my name is Mercedes Gomez, and in today's video I am so excited to share with you some of the tips, tricks, and secrets that I have found about the Amazon Influencer Program. So this is such a great beginner's guide for anybody looking to start, and in this video I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know before you start. So let's go! Now, one of the first things I want to touch on about starting the Amazon Influencer Program is that you really truly need to understand the requirements of the program. Now, in a way, Amazon doesn't even really know the requirements because there's nothing concrete and set in stone to tell you what, qualifies you for the program and what doesn't. However, what Amazon says is that you do have to be you have to have an established following. Now, what that exactly means, I don't know. There's no exact number of followers that you have to have or subscribers that you have to be able to qualify for the program. But they do say that you need to have a following. Not only a following, but you also have to have an Amazon account in good standings. Now, those two are just the first requirements of many, but probably the top two. Those are the two that are going to, decide whether you are approved or denied into the program. So my suggestion to you would be to make sure that your following is up, probably around the 1,000 mark. That's about the range that I'm seeing people be accepted or denied. And you probably want to apply with the platform, with the social media platform that you have the most followers on. Now, whether you're active or whether, you're having engagement, there's no specifics. I would say to just choose the best account, whichever account you're feeling the most confident in that would get approved. I would suggest submitting that one for the approval process. One thing to note about the requirement part of this is I did apply to the Amazon Influencer Program using my TikTok account. My TikTok account had around 5,000 to 6,000 followers. Now, what happened with that was there was some kind of error in the approval process to make it where I couldn't edit any of my profile information on my Amazon Influencer account. So my suggestion to you is if you're applying with your TikTok account, I would be sure to make sure that everything you put in, your name, your social handles, and your bio is exactly how you want it, because there's some glitch when applying with the TikTok account that's not allowing you to kind of change all that information. So I'm still in talks with Amazon about it, but if you're planning on applying with the TikTok, just make sure that information is correct. The next thing that I think we should touch on is familiarizing yourself with the Amazon policies. Now, just because you're applying for the Amazon Influencer Program, you're still going to be having to abide by the same rules that the Amazon associates follow. Now, what does that mean exactly? Well, you're still going to have to disclose, sponsored content and abide by Amazon's prohibited practices. Now, what exactly that means, I'm not sure, but I do know that you're going to have to let your viewers and your followers know that you're receiving a commission from Amazon. Now, you're also going to have to abide by the FTC and follow FTC regulations. So there are a lot of regulations, rules, and guidelines that you will have to follow. So be prepared for that. Be prepared to understand it, read through them, and make sure you're following those guidelines, because if not, you could be kicked out of the program and not receive the commissions. Something else that you have to understand is maybe if you're doing this program to create Amazon product reviews, there's also a whole set of rules that you have to follow there. For example, when creating these reviews, you cannot mention price or any special information that's limited in time or anything like that. So when creating these videos, you have to make sure not to include those things in it or they will be denied. Something else that you want to do is make sure that your videos are transparent. Don't suggest people buy an item if you don't like it or if it's not good. Just be as transparent as you possibly can. Something else that you need to understand when doing the Amazon Influencer Program is that you're going to have to invest a lot of time and money into this program. If you want to be successful, that is. Now, the whole process just takes a lot of time. I'm creating these videos as I await getting approved because there's just approval after approval after approval. So, and it's such a waiting game because things are just taking way longer. I don't know if that's because there's a lot of applications going out or what the case may be, but things are just taking a really long time. So don't expect to start this program and, be going full time with it in a few days. That is not the case at all. Now, once you apply, the approval process can also be lengthy. Luckily for me, I was accepted instantly, but that's not always the case. Now, also, if you're doing Amazon video reviews, you would have to submit 3 videos for approval before you can receive on-site commission. Now, that doesn't sound too bad, right? However, it's taking around 45 to 60 days for those 3 videos to be approved. So it says it's only going to take a few days, but that's not the case at all. So just be prepared for a lot of waiting and a lot of downtime. Now, where the money comes in is you're going to have to be buying products. You have to buy products to review. You have to have products that you can speak about and test out and try. And you also need the money for your camera or for whatever you're going to be shooting with to produce these high quality videos, as well as a laptop, editing software, anything else that you need. You can use things that are already on your phone, but we'll touch on that in the next one. The next thing that I would be prepared for is the content quality. Now, yes, there are Amazon reviews and photos and things up on the internet already that aren't of the highest quality. However, we're trying to make videos that are better than that. We're trying to top it and improve. So everybody's improving. Everybody's improving their quality, and so are you. You're going to want to. So don't think you're going to come into this just making, really low quality videos, horrible editing, and just throw it on the internet and make money. Those days are going to be long gone once so many creators and creative people get into this program. The quality of everything is only going to incline and increase. The quality of this program is just going to increase. The quality of the content in this program is just going to increase. Everything's going to increase. So you want to be able to go with the times and make good quality right off the bat. So that's where I suggest money and time, or money, coming into play when creating good quality content. Now, another reason that you'll want really good quality is because you're going to be sharing this content across multiple social media platforms. Now, just because you're entering into the Amazon Influencer Program, you're still going to be promoting on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all the platforms that are out there. And so you still don't want really bad quality. You want the best quality you can make and the best kind of videos that you possibly can make so that you're gaining traction on all of these sites. So that is also another reason why the content quality really matters when creating these videos. Something else to be prepared for are the limitations of the Amazon Influencer Program. Like I mentioned previously in this video, there's not a lot of facts and a lot of solid concrete information about this program. A lot of things are constantly changing. There are updates that are always happening, and this program is not widely promoted all across the world. There are some countries that are not going to have this program. There are some products that are not going to allow reviews. There's a lot of little things here and there and limitations that may hinder what you're thinking about doing with this program. This program is great, don't get me wrong, but it is still fairly new. There's a lot of kinks and a lot of things that still need to be worked out, and people are just doing things in the spur of the moment. We don't really know all the details. There's a lot of things that are up in the air. Let me give you a great example. Once you're approved into the program and you have to submit 3 videos, Amazon allows you to submit more videos for approval. So can you have more, or can you only have 3? Some people are saying to just submit the 3 videos and let Amazon approve you before you post any more. But I've seen people who have more videos posted and are still being approved. Do we know if it takes longer or shorter depending on how many videos you post? We have no idea. So there's just so many things that are up in the air, and that's why I feel like creating this content can really help some people out when trying out the Amazon program. Now, if you made it this far in the video, I don't have the best tip for you or the best secret, but the little secret that I can share with you is to just start it now. This program is extremely new, and we don't know when they're going to cut off approving people. We don't know when they're going to make the requirements stricter. We don't know. There's so much unknown. So my suggestion to you is, if you're considering this program, if you just have a little thought about doing this program, I would go ahead and just start it now, get in, and then figure everything out. Because like I said, we don't know when it's going to cut off. We don't know when they're going to stop accepting people. So my suggestion to you would be, do it now and let this kickstart a great future for you and putting yourself out there. So if you made it this far, I hope that helps you. And just be sure to check out this video on my first 5 days of doing this Amazon influencer program, because it may really help you out.